Hey there. So I wanted to do sort of a walkthrough of my Streetsmart Edge platform. I'm not here to promote the company. I really love this platform, and I think that having a good charting platform, knowing how to use it, and learning technical analysis skills is just the best thing you can do to improve your trading. Um, I think people that are trying to do everything on a smartphone are kind of flying blind, and they're just chasing momentum and hype. Um, so anyway, I want to do a walkthrough here. This is a full feature platform. There are more features that I can possibly cover in a brief discussion here. Um, there's a lot more thorough um, information on YouTube. So anyway, up here at the top we have different layouts. You can create different layouts. There's a plus sign over here. You can add a new one. If you start getting too many, it's going to overtax the system and slow things down and start causing problems. So you need to maintain some control. I'm kind of at my max here already. I just added a new one over here called Demo. But I got one over here I use for screening and research. I've got my screener here where I can search for top 10 volume, uh, strong stocks of 20% retracement. Some of this stuff's kind of complex, and there is a learning curve to it. There's a help center up here. You click on help and you can search the topic you want to learn about. So I don't use a screener a whole lot. I'm more of a long-term investor, but if you like swing trading and day trading, then these tools are useful. I got another tab here called Biotech. I went online and I did a search for, top 200 biotech companies, and I just put all the tickers in here. So over here is my watch list, and you can drag these things and make them whatever size you want. See, I can configure this however I want. I can make the watch list bigger. Or when you get to the edge, it kind of snaps in. Oops, I lost it. Uh-oh. Something is trying to freeze up on me here. Well, that's kind of a bust. Looks like I might have to kill this video and start a new one. What the heck has happened? Try escape key. Okay, I hit the escape key. That seems to have done something. So anyway, you can drag things around, configure this however you want. You can add or delete tools. So your tools being your watch list, your charts, a news tab, research tab. And then within these tabs, you can create different watch lists. Over here, I got my watch list of things I watch, major ETFs and indices, my top picks, my holdings, watch list 2, electric vehicle market, and then I have one for stocks I like to discuss. So, like I say, if you just go crazy and keep adding too many things, it's going to bog things down and create problems. I'm already kind of maxed out, which is probably why we just froze up there a minute ago. So anyway, here's a blank tab that I just created for this walkthrough here. We'll go over here to Launch Tools, and I can add my account details, which is going to show my balance and my open trades and all that. All-in-one trading tool, that's the tool where you put in your orders, and it does have a what do I want to say, level 2, where you can see level 2 trades, buy, sell, short. You can trade options, but I'm not signed up for options trading. You have to apply for it. So if you just click on a chart or right click and you can select trade, then that will pop up. So I don't keep that open. You've got messages and notes. You can make notes about stuff. Symbol hub. This is where you can, this is basically like the trading tool. You can search your symbols and activate trades there. And let's see down here. Oh, you got CNBC TV, ETF screener. I don't even use a lot of these. Recognia, this is kind of a, I think it's like a recommendations research tool, which I don't really use. Let's see. So we can start building this out. We can add a chart. Okay. Let's just make it big for a minute so we can, and then on the chart we can go to our tools and we can start adding some studies. I like to use the Ichimoku indicator. So I'm going to add that. Right here are your settings, and I just leave it stock. Tenkan-sen is a 9 moving average. Kijun-sen's a 26. And so on. And your colors, you can change the colors. Tenkan-sen is I know is hard to see for viewers, especially if you're looking on a smartphone. So let's just say we'll change that one to white, or maybe yellow would be good. Okay, click OK. There it is. Now we can add right here. I have a 1-year daily chart. Down here I can zoom in. This is a 6-month chart. I can add other charts. So I'm going to come over here to my chart type. Daily, I'm going to do well, I like 4-hour charts, so I'm going to go custom minute, and 4 hours is 240 minutes. There we go. We're zoomed into 5 days here. I don't want that. We're going to go out to 2 months. And it looks like I need to, when I added my indicator, I need to click on apply to all charts. So let me see here. Where is apply settings to all charts? Okay, let's see if it kicked in over here. Apparently not, because I added that. Let's try it again. I can have pre-market or post-market information. Just a lot of stuff that I don't have. I can't go into all of it right now. Let's see about applying this Ichimoku here and then applying it to all charts. Now we'll apply settings to all charts. Now let's see if we can add another chart and it'll have that setting already on it. I did this stuff with my charts a long time ago, so no, that's not there. So it looks like we need to keep applying it. So it's a 30-minute chart. I can go down here. I can select 5 days worth, 1 month. Okay, so I can create whatever time zones I want, and I can switch back and forth between them. So right now, maximize the chart. Here, I'll minimize it. We can drag it where we want. Get rid of that. Those tools there. And then we can add a watch list. We need a watch list. Here's our watch list. It's going to be blank. You got to put your symbols in there. what I like to do to build a watch list is, for an example, I want to watch the whole S&P 500. So I went online and I Googled S&P 500 ticker symbols. And when you put them in here, you need to separate them by commas. So you can keep typing and just add commas, or you can just put one ticker symbol and hit enter. So what I like to do is I go online, I get all 500 ticker symbols for the S&P 500. I'll put them into WordPad and separate them by commas, and then just copy and paste them into, actually, you need to build separate watch lists. So for each watch list, I'll put about 100 tickers. So for this watch list, I'll put 100 tickers, and then I'll add another one right here. You can give it a name. And then add another 100 tickers. Like I say, just overtaxing the system, trying to add too many tickers in one tab creates problems. So for my S&P 500 watch list, I have, let's see, over here my watch list. I have 5 watch lists, so each one has about 100 ticker symbols. And in your watch list, you can sort things by whatever column you choose. So in the symbol column, I can sort them alphabetically. I can sort them by percentage change for the day. I can sort by volume and so on. And right now you can drag these columns too. See, like I don't need all that with that column. So somewhere over here I have, oh, here's your after hours change. So we got after hours change over here. Your daily high, low, bid price. Quite a lot of features in this platform. There's settings where you can configure things, and it's just really there's no end to it. It's overwhelming, and there's just a certain percentage of it that I use. This thing does way more things than I need to use. Now, let's see. Go back to our demo. Minimize that. I can drag my watch list wherever I want it. Or if I want, I can minimize it and I can just keep it down here on the toolbar so it's out of the way, so it's not part of my layout. Also, if maybe you're a day trader and you want to have 6 or 8 watch lists on the screen, you can just add another chart. So, just like with anything else I've been mentioning, if you start adding too many things, you're going to create problems. My computer's kind of a dinosaur. I think a faster processor and better internet connection would be good. I've tried doing this before. I had a little bit of interest in day trading, and I had about 6 charts, and it runs okay until if you start drawing too many lines on your charts, then that's just more information that the system has to store. Once you get your layout all configured, you can go up here to File, and you can click Save As, and you can save it to the Schwab server, which I never do because that only holds so much. You can save to a local file, so it's going to save it on a file on your computer. So once you create your layout, you can save it, and then you can tear it down and do something else. And if you want to come back to it, you go back to File and you click on Load. Load from a local file. It'll bring up your files you've saved, and you can restore whatever layout you wanted. So let's get rid of that for right now. There's a research tab, which I usually always keep minimized down at the bottom so I can pull it up whenever I want. This is where you research what the company is, their earnings or ratings or metrics. So I have found though, like with a lot of penny stocks or low volume stocks, that this information is not complete. They don't have information filled out for every single stock in the universe. And if that's the case, I just go to Google and I Google what the company is and whatever I can find. Um, so we got a metrics tab over here with all kinds of information, our PE and forward PE, price to sales, etc., earning growth, lots of good stuff. So let's just say we just want to keep that minimized down here. Get rid of that. And then another useful feature is a news tab. Where's that at? News, okay. So the news tab will give you whatever news is generated for the day. So right now it says today, or we can go to custom and I can make it from whatever date range that I want. So if I want to look at whatever news caused the price to spike on, you know, the 3rd of March, I can focus on that area of time and look at news events for that area of time. There's different tabs here, breaking news, Facebook news. So breaking news, I think, will give you news for pretty much anything that's well, either related to that stock or the entire market. But I don't really use that one, so I can't be accurate with my description of that. So basically, I just use this news. I usually just keep it on today because if I want to look for an event, then I'll focus on that group. So I usually keep my news tab minimized down here too. So I just have my research and my news available. If you have too many tabs open on too many different things, just like anything else I've been mentioning, it kind of starts taxing the system. So let's see, other tools, symbol lookup. Well, you don't really need symbol lookup because see right here, I can look up whatever symbol I want. I can see, it gives me see what else is over here. Oh, find active tools. Okay, this is telling me what tools I have active right here. That's what that's doing. Launch tools, web browser. I don't really use that in here. I'll just go to my own web browser. Momentum. I don't use this either, but some of these tools you might want to play with. Apparently we need to add our own symbols if we want to check that out. I'm not even sure what that does because I don't really play with this. I'm not really into day trading, so well, I'd have to go to the research tab or the help tab to read about what this does because I don't really know what this does. Okay? More stuff in here than I need to use, really, like I said. So I'm just going to get rid of this because this is just to show you guys what you can do or how you can build the thing out. So when you first log on to the system, there's going to be some things that pop up, little messages and stuff, and I just close those. Just be careful not to close your main tools here. You're going to have to redo them. And then when you get, anytime you get a layout that you like, I'd recommend saving it. So if something happens, you can just restore it. I don't save my layouts every day. The system will save whatever changes I made today, whatever lines I drew, the system will save it. There's quite a few tools over here. I use the drawing tools to draw trend lines, support lines. So right now I'm on support line. That's just a vertical line that I place wherever. I can right click and delete it. I can edit it. I can change the color. I can make it whatever color I want. Resistance line. I can change the thickness of the line, the color. Trend line. This is basically you draw your trend line like that. Segment line. Okay, this is the segments line is just basically you want to make a little short line here. Let's say, oh, I think I see a Head and Shoulders top here. Wait a minute, what is this? So I'll draw my lines. And it'd be nice if I could just click undo, and I don't think they have an undo tab. No, I just need to delete them one by one. Fibonacci, Fibonacci arc, Fibonacci retrace, Fibonacci fan, rectangle, oval, arrow. I like to play with arrows. Like, hey, look at this. What color we want our arrow? Let's see. Well, red would indicate down, right? If we have an up arrow, then we'd want it green. Okay. Plenty of cool tools to play with. So, like I said, this has way more features than I can cover in this tutorial, but I think it's a great charting platform. I really like it. We got these are the symbols, or the indicators I have active on the chart. I have my 100 period simple moving average, 200 period volume, MACD, which I don't even use. I don't need MACD. Get out of here. We can change the color of things. I can right click on something and edit it. So I can change the color or how thick the line is. Wow, we're gonna need thicker lines than that. We're gonna see what we're doing. No, I don't need it that thick. That's way too much. Anyway, you get the idea. What else we got here we can go over before I get off of here? Apply colors to all charts. I might need to research that because what I tried a minute ago didn't do what I thought it would do. So it's been quite a while since I built this out, and I'm happy with the way it is. So I kind of lose track of what some of these tools do. Oh, tab sync. So what tab sync does is it syncs my watch list with my chart. So let's see. Link. Well, that's interesting. So you see these little symbols here. So this is the one I have selected, this orange diamond. And over here on my watch list, I should have. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I have the orange diamond selected here too. So if I had this selected, then now it's not going to be linked with my watch list. Okay, see that didn't change the ticker symbol. So we need to have them linked. So you can link things different ways. So I can have different charts up here and maybe even different watch lists and just have them linked however I want them. Once I have my things linked, I just kind of leave that alone. I don't need to play with that. I keep my layouts pretty basic. I like to keep my charts big. If I can't see my watch list or I want to look at other things that I can't see, I just maximize it so I can see all these lines. And you can add and remove these lines too, which I can duplicate it, save it, let's see, export it, columns and settings. So this can get quite overwhelming. There's just company info and quote data, extended hours. Look at all this stuff I don't even have checked that you could play with. It just phenomenal. Way more features than I really need to fool with. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits for now. So hope that helped you a little bit. I get a lot of questions, people wanting to know what platform I use. And so I hope that helps a little bit. Check out more demos on YouTube, tutorials, whatnot.